Hey guys, welcome to Tasty Treats with Tiff. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful cheesecake topped with some chocolate ganache and hazelnut candies. So let's get going. First things first, we're going to start with making the crust. Instead of making a homemade cheesecake, it was so much easier for me just to go to the store and buy 2 boxes of no-bake recipe cheesecake. You'll find it at your local store in the dessert aisle. Can't miss it. And the reason I bought 2 is because I like to have thicker crust on my cheesecake, so I'm just going to go and double the whole entire recipe. So let's start with the crust. We're going to take the packaged crust that it comes in the box, and the recipe says to follow with 2 tablespoons of sugar and 4 tablespoons of butter, but since we are doubling it, we're going to take 4 tablespoons of sugar and 8 tablespoons of melted butter. And as you can see here today, I'm going to be using my springform pan. It's going to be 9 inches. So we're going to pour all this stuff together, mix it up, and place it in the 9-inch springform pan and press it down into the pan, get a good thick crust. I'm going to bypass all this, speed it up a little bit, so hang in there with me. Alright, as you saw here before, I went ahead and sprayed my pan. I don't like using lining in my pans. Why? I don't know. It's just a pet peeve of mine, I guess. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and pour this crumb mixture into my 9-inch springform pan, and then we're going to firmly press it down. You can use your hand, spatula. I found that a cup works best, so I got my glass cup right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just smush it until it is all firm down at the bottom. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and put this into the fridge so we can start our cheesecake batter. So I will see you in a minute with that cheesecake batter. Alrighty, since we are doubling our cheesecake batter, it's going to come with 2 packages. We're going to pour this cheesecake mixture into the bowl, and then 3 cups of just regular milk. Pour that in here, and then we're going to get our mixer and mix it together. And we're going to do that for probably about 3 minutes. We're going to do it until our batter is nice and firm, where when you fold it, it lays on top of each other and it's not runny. That makes the best cheesecake in my opinion. So let's speed this up a little bit until I can show you what the firmness is supposed to be like at the end. Alright, now that we're done mixing, I'm going to grab my spatula and I'm just going to stir the bowl a couple times to make sure that there's no air bubbles, make sure that I got everything on the bottom of the bowl. And I'm also going to be showing you the firmness that you would like. As you can see, as I turn the spatula, it's basically laying on top of itself. It's not runny, and yes, it does taste really good. I just couldn't wait, I guess you could say. I'm going to go ahead and get my crust out of the fridge, and I'm going to add my batter to my crust. Just spoon it out, and then I like to smooth it out on the inside of the pan, as well as tap the pan a couple times just to make sure there are no air bubbles. If you have air bubbles, it's okay, but the best cheesecake, in my opinion, has no air bubbles because it stays firm and it's not going to break apart when you take the pan apart or take it out of the pan. Now that our cheesecake has been set in the fridge for an hour, it is nice and firm, nice and sturdy. I've already took the pan off, placed it in a nice pretty dish. I have my hazelnut candies here that you can buy at pretty much any store, and I've made my chocolate ganache. I'm gonna go ahead now and just decorate the cheesecake to my likings. You can do it however you want. You can do stripes, you can do zigzags, whatever, swirls. I'm going to basically just go around the whole pie with a circle, let it drip off the edge, and add some more details. Add the little hazelnut candies and call it voila. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up so you can see the final product towards the end. And here we go. And there you have it. Here's the finished product. This was my first video, so thank you for sticking through it. There was some bumps and bruises, but I had fun making it, and I hope you had fun watching it. Drop a like below, a comment, tell me what you want me to make next, and I will do my best to make it. And until then, see you next time.